A volcano so epic it looks fake, Europe's largest chunk of ice, and drowning in a sea of adorable baby sheep, Iceland is not to be trifled with when it comes to being pure bucket list 24/7. But hey, can't stop, won't stop. A ferry ride and adventure in your heart are the only requirements to visit north of the 66th parallel. So grab the hot cocoa, like the like button, and let's see how cold we can get as we visit the Arctic Circle. Not enough for you? How about some humpies in Husavik?
So we're headed north. Arctic Circle north. Through the swarm of puffins, we see it! In our 4 years of travel, we've shared that life on the road isn't all staged photos and slow-motion twirls.
We're Tim and Finn, and whether we're stuck in the mud, stuck in the rain, or stuck at the border, we're sharing the unfiltered reality of it all.
Subscribe to join the adventure on Tripped. For the first time after 14 days in Iceland, it is not windy, it is not cold, and we are in my bucket list destination of Husavik, and we pulled off right here right before entering into town because look at this place. What a view! Oh, the sun.
Ever since Finny saw whales dancing in the distance in the Eurovision movie, she has wanted to come here into Husavik and whale watch.
Husavik is not only famous for the movie, it is the bucket list destination for whale watching here in Iceland. So if you've been following us, you know how much we love whale watching. So of course we had to come here and look at these boats that we're about to go on. We're only 65 miles south of the Arctic Circle, and this is just what I picture when I picture whale watching. I feel like we're almost in Greenland or something.
This is the spot.
I'm so excited. Let's go.
In almost every video, probably every 5 minutes, we've been recommending that you bring your own rain gear here. Of course bring that, but this marks the third tour where we get our own outfit. So that is what? Kayaking, rib boat, and now whale watching where we get our own onesie. Oh, 4 if you count Allison's horse riding outfit.
So yeah, this minke whale is definitely went for a deep dive. We saw actually the head of the minke when it was, coming to the surface. It was going deep down. So again, there was even a fourth one on the area. So please let me know if you see anything. At 9 o'clock, you can see the nose now, dorsal fin.
come right back up.
You can even see the two blowing holes that it has. Humpback whales are baleen whales and they have two blowing holes. If we compare them with toothed whales, they only have one. For example, dolphins or orcas.
Double fluke!
Alright, I really hope that you got that picture.
I
We
did.
had both tails just...
Oh, cool.
Right, amazing. So we have these two together. Finally.
Did you see enough whales today?
Like 10.
No synchronized dancing whales, but a synchronized fluke. Which
Synchronized dancing dolphins. The happy dolphins were really cool. The really quiet of the whale blowhole is the coolest sound.
And of course, we're wrapping this up before we've reviewed any of the footage. We're just hoping we got some. We were very worried about the
Blowhole.
and a fluke. Great whale tour.
To the north.
Mainland Iceland. Not cold enough.
So we're headed north. Arctic Circle north.
Today's weather forecast in Grimsey, 42, 10-mile-an-hour winds, mostly cloudy, and we will take it. I have a feeling this is about as much of us as you're going to see in this episode.
Cool. Thank you.
Now what?
I do have to say, I'm really surprised Allison's here today. Usually she doesn't join me for these really cold, sort of stupid adventures.
Yeah.
Today was, interestingly enough, my idea. This was an easier way to approach the Arctic Circle than riding for days on a motorcycle on the Dalton in Alaska. So I let him do that one solo.
You look like a straight up Arctic explorer though. Like
we are in the Arctic! Yeah! So welcome to Grimsey Island. We are still a part of Iceland here. People do live here. There is a school and a swimming pool here near the Arctic Circle. Of course, it is now one of the only places in Iceland that truly has 24 hours of sunlight and truly has 24 hours of darkness in the winter. What do you do here? Well, you can come and stay overnight. A lot of people that we met on the ferry are staying in one of the 2 hotels here. Or you can day trip like us, and essentially it's this quest or trek up to the Arctic Circle. Now, what is the Arctic Circle? It's just an invisible line around the Earth at 66 degrees north, and so since there's nothing to visibly see, there is a sculpture or statue here, a large orb that we will go and touch once we reach it to finally say that we have reached the Arctic. Of course, Tim has already been there, so I will be able to say that I have reached the Arctic. The quest to the Arctic truly begins on this short hike. Epic is mostly the fact that the ferry leaves again in 2 hours and we just have to make it back. Ah! A puffin!
It's a little burrow. I don't think anybody's in here, but they're like little hobbit holes. Look, they're all over.
What's pretty amazing here is the changing ocean isn't necessarily wind, but a lot of fish schools that these birds are eating. Now, all of these adorable birds, of course, are puffins. Puffins spend their entire life on the open ocean, except for when they come to nest on land on the side of the cliffs. Here at Grimsey Island is one of the largest population of puffins on the planet. The puffin researchers we met on the ferry estimated at about 150,000. And another adorable, two more adorable puffin facts. One is that puffins mate for life, and 2, a baby puffin is called a puffling. Through the swarm of puffins, we see it!
it's silly to come out here just to pose with that, but a real reason to come out here, so many puffins. Way more than we saw at Westman Islands, just so many puffins, so your eyes bleed.
Okay, there's 45 minutes until the ferry leaves. We gotta go.
Let's go, let's go. Remember when the end of the video happened already? If you come out here, it turns out you actually have 2 additional hours from what we told you. So now we're just killing time.
Experiencing otherworldly landscapes is exactly why we came to Iceland in the first place. And the cliffs, puffins, and humpback whales of the north did not disappoint. It's crazy to think that on the same trip we kayaked with seals, saw an elephant rock, dove between 2 continents, and oh yeah, saw a live erupting volcano. With such an easy flight from both North America and Europe, it's no wonder why Iceland has exploded in popularity. Thank you, Iceland, for your natural beauty, and thank you to all the Icelandic people who, behind the scenes as tour operators, drivers, or at store checkouts, really made us feel welcome. Since this trip to Iceland, we've traveled back to the States to see Pepper, who's enjoying summer in Michigan at Grandma and Grandpa's cottage, and then we were off again. This time to the Greek islands, which is coming up next on Tripped. After that, we're even more excited to share a new show all about bucket list travel.